This is a little poem for these coronavirus times, a little bedtime story. It's called Horton Hears the News, and I say it with apologies to Dr. Seuss. The word was around, I heard people shout, that all the toilet paper would soon be sold out. It was on the news, so it must be true, among everything else to make me feel blue. They said there'll be none to be found, not in the stores, not on the ground. People were told they would soon run out. There will be none left. Of that, there's no doubt. The virus was coming. Of that they were sure. Without enough TP, how would they ever endure? First one, then two, then three, then four, then all rushed out to find some more. Some who thought they had more than enough were now concerned that it might get tough. Would they have, they hoped, enough TP to make it to 2023? What else would they use if they had to choose? A towel, a shirt, a pair of old shoes? This was not good. How could this be in the home of the brave and the land of the free? There must be some somewhere for sure. I will find some today. So I walked out the door. I drove to the store, the one I knew well, but inside the place was a real living hell. People were everywhere taking all they could fit, not just TP, but every little last bit. The cans and the bread, the milk and the cheese, everyone pushing each other, no excuse me, no please. Then out of the corner of my bleary eyes, I saw some TP, but it was only 1-ply. 2-ply paper I do prefer, but in this emergency I had to defer. I looked both ways, then made for the prize, but as I grabbed at the TP, I saw 2 other eyes. There was also a hand that had grabbed just like me to the precious cargo. Now, what was to be? I tugged a bit harder, and she did as well, and then she swung her left hand, and down hard I fell. She gleefully laughed as she ran to check out. I did not give chase. I did not have a pout. I slowly stood up and walked to the door, past the panicky people, past the people at war. I had no TP. What would I do? Should I try somewhere else or just try to make do? I turned on the news when I got in my car. The newsman was nervous. The virus was not far. We'd survive as a people, sternly said he, 'cause we'll work together. How else could it be? I wasn't so certain, but what could I say? So I drove back home and called it a day. I sat down in my chair and I opened a beer, and I turned on the TV to hear what else I should fear. There'll soon be no sanitizer, that's what they said. So I turned off the TV and went straight to bed.